to be able to fly and actually see what's happening.
Right.
But yeah, it's rather weird, you know. Like I said, granted, I wasn't conscious throughout the entire afterwards of the fights, but it's
I
still
wasn't
odd.
on that FOB.
Yeah. It's just still weird that Fett disappeared. I figured he'd at least stay around and try and recollect everybody, or at least try and do something.
Yeah. You know what happened to Montrose?
No. To be honest, last thing I remember before waking up in the tank was trying to board a ship. That's the last thing I remember.
You mean the planet in the mid-rib? Haven't heard much about it. It's in the
Not the
mid-rim.
planet. No, I'm not talking about the damn planet.
Nothing interesting happens there for another 18 billion years.
Try and stay in character, cocksucker. I'm recording this one just because
Yeah,
I
he
can.
was
Oh, you mean the bounty hunter?
Bounty hunter, yeah. He left. Yeah, he was one of the commanders, the
Yeah,
True Mandalorians.
One of the true Mandos.
Mando Ade.
Brutal man. Active. A lot of recklessness on his side. Great leader. Loved him.
I heard he had a habit of beating up the new recruits to show his boss.
Yeah, it happens.
Why am I
You
not
gotta do what you
surprised?
gotta do.
Well, didn't really instill any particular sense of discipline into his men. Just made them afraid of him.
Yeah.
Aye.
Never saw what Jester saw in the guy.
There had to be something there.
Oh, they seem to add odds a while.
Django, wasn't it? I guess he kind of had a point in the end. Django's shabbed off.
Where was it? Who was it on Concord Dawn when we had that like major ambush?
Well, he was there.
Was
Beth
that
was there,
was
if I
that
recall
Jester or was
correctly.
that Django?
Master.
Jester was
That was
there?
when
I don't know if he was in that particular one.
we picked Django up, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was a bit before my time. I was training up at that point.
I wasn't on the planet at the time, but I just remember hearing
Unless
about
you're
it over
talking
the
about
radios.
Quarter 6. That was a thing Montrose went on as well.
No, I just remember hearing over the comms that there was like a massive problem that they had there. Big ambush happened, and a lot of our guys got taken out.
I think Quarter 6 was where Jaster died, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
That was the day our cause really went on the downturn.
Yeah.
Now, let's see here. And Montrose was relatively brutal. I mean, that's coming from us, right?
Yeah.
But his ways kind of worked. I don't know if they were necessarily the best.
I mean, that's the problem, isn't it? If you're necessarily brutal to someone, you're just making more enemies for later.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a lot of people have probably figured that one out. If you beat on somebody long enough, eventually they get tired of it and you make them not like you.
I guess that was part of the problem, wasn't it?
Yeah.
As much as Jaster preached about the Super Commando Codex and honor and making a wage the right way, there were still bad eggs in the Mando Ade.
Bad eggs everywhere. Shit, even the not Imperial, the Republic has their own bad eggs.
Republic's comprised mostly of bad eggs.
Yeah, you got that right. Hold on a minute.
Republic,
something
the
missing.
Senate has a habit of concentrating all the bag eggs in one place.
You know, I saw some of the strangest life forms while I was out there.
Huh?
Yeah, there was some weird ones I haven't seen before. Little square bodies, their necks can extend all the way up. Little glowy flingers too. Turns out it can heal somehow.
Weird.
Out of character, E.T. is a canonical alien. That is an actual fact.
Fantastic. You hear about that? What was that outer rim planet with the blue humanoids?
The what?
That's
Outer
real
rim planet
specific.
with the blue humanoids.
The one with the long necks?
No, not with the long necks. The ones that are on that moon. Han something.
Not sure what you're talking about, man.
Pantora,
Oh.
that's what it was.
Yeah.
Them there. I saw a holodrama about them recently.
Eh.
I don't normally watch those things, but it was kind of interesting. It was like one of them political flicks. They
Was it the
were,
one with the really big flying things.
Oh.
Not,
Yeah, what
not
do they,
sure
what do
which
they
one.
call them? Big old leathery wings.
No, that was an action flick.
Ah,
That was about the colonization of that planet, I think.
that man is crouch walking past the window. I don't know if that's intentional.
Don't worry about it. We're on a weird planet. People do
Must
weird
be
things.
French.
Dear God,
What the fuck are the French?
it's like the British but
What
worse.
these guys called themselves.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, I've been hearing some strange rumors around. None of them substantial at this point. But a lot of strange things moving about.
And we're gonna head back to Madiam at some point.
I
Yeah.
So how are we
good to
gonna
be
get
home
in with our
again.
weapons?
Well, I mean, might be a way. You ever heard of?
Ivar La Mandoade have that place on lockdown. As much as
Aye.
they can have it on lockdown.
There's too much politics
What
going
if we
on.
can fall in, literally from orbit? It hurt like
They
hell.
can't
But
exactly track that.
It's
I
not
mean,
the-
we'd have to get into one of their domed cities. Maybe stow away on one of their like agricultural transports.
I will say
Aggie
it's not the first time I've
transports.
fallen from orbit, so why not do it again, right?
This time we'll give you a jetpack to do it, eh?
Yeah, so I don't impact the ground as hard this time.
not at Mach fuck.
Yeah.
I'm detecting a weapon nearby.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Okay.
our friends. Never mind.
My shoulder's still messed up from that one.
It happens. A
What kind
couple
of detecting
16 years
nearby?
in the back of tank, and I still have a bad ankle.
Yeah.
Exactly, hit fixed bones and joints and such, doesn't?
No. Well,
This
flying
enhances
out
the body's natural regeneration of those things.
well, to be fair, also falling from low orbit tends to make your body not cooperate very well.
Really? Tell me about it.
Aye.
I did get a captain helmet from the last little issue we had in that cave.
Huh?
That makes 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've got 3
Not that it matters
sergeants.
much to you.
I've got 3 sergeants, 2 captains, and countless grunts. I do have a night owl because I remember I shot one of them in the face.
Night owl.
Yeah.
You know, I've been hearing weird things about the Duchess's sister.
Which one?
Hmm.
What was her name?
Ren or something? Sabine?
Bo-Katan?
Oh, Bo-Katan.
Well, she's a nice lady, from what I can tell. Picking a bad side, but then again, everyone thinks their side's the good side, right?
I've heard some weird stories about her, man.
I just heard that she's not into the whole Ivar La Mandoade movement. Might be worth reaching out some communication channels.
Wouldn't
Maybe.
be that hard either. She's, you know, blockaded from Mandalorian like we are. Wouldn't be that hard to find her, right?
And I mean, you know, say what
Only
you
got
want
so
about the
many spots
Duchess.
you could be.
As stupid as she is, she does have a decent head on her shoulders. And if her sister's anything like her,
Speaking of the Duchess, do you know it was like about 10, 15 years ago? She got a defensive deployment from a Jedi.
I heard
One
about. I told you about that
Obi-Wan
earlier.
Kenobi. Yeah,
Who?
I thought she was sweet on him.
I thought so too.
Something about Kenobi?
Grab that weird. The Jedi.
Yeah,
What?
nice looking chap. His
Wasn't he on Naboo?
his master isn't bad. One Qui-Gon Jinn. Haven't seen him much on the nets anymore though. I'm afraid he might not have made it out of Naboo.
I was gonna say, I knew the Jedi were on Naboo. Do you know if Obi-Wan was there?
Obi was there, yeah. He helped with
Negotiations.
the whole thing there.
As if the Jedi
They
could
were
ever. As
short.
if the Jetty could ever negotiate anything.
There was some short ass negotiations. I've had a Ray have a cooler head than they did.
I mean, last time we negotiated anything with a Jetty or Jetty Hutune, they attacked us
Yeah.
straight up. Back on Galadriel.
Yeah.
Didn't even stop to think.
There's a new hut out on Tatooine. One Jabba.
Really?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is
Let's
it
look at
Jabba?
Yeah, motherfucking Gardella died this year.
When? Damn. I'll track. I'll have to get in contact with their I'll have to get in contact with Jabba's liaison.
Mhm.
Let's pay good money. And we can be picky with. They don't mind if we're a little bit picky with our contract.
Well, we have a repertoire with their predecessor, so I hope at least some of our good deeds, well, decent deeds, were passed along.
Like, the amount of times
I
that
never
we've
did
done
tell.
things.
I never did tell you who hired us on Tatooine, did I?
No.
Nah,
I figure since she's dead now, I can let you know. We're out in the streets on behalf of Gardula, trying to clear things up.
Really?
that sounds about right.
Yep. Let me vet the assignment and everything.
Yeah,
We're out
I
there clearing out
fucking-
spice runners and such. I reckon it was just to make way for Gardula's spice running, but
beggars and choosers, right?
Yeah.
Better
Yeah,
the
right.
devil you know than the devil you don't.
precisely,
Well,
that's
I
what
mean-
I thought.
The way I see it is money, whether it's cartel
Yeah.
money or government money.
I mean, at least with the huts, you know that you know
You're
what you're
gonna
getting
get
into
paid.
with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry too much about. I wouldn't say there's not a whole lot of backstabbing with that. You know, you expect it with them.
You can expect them to backstab you, but at least they value confidentiality. They're not going to spill the beans to some random jetty who strolls into their palace.
Aye.
Versus, you know.
You know, I heard they're completely resistant to mind tricks.
That's what I've heard.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's true or not, though.
That'd be a useful trait.
Remember, if you ever come across a jetty, run their speech through a vocoder.
Well, I mean, your first mistake is ever not wearing your helmet around them.
Precisely. Don't let them know you move. Have your weapons ready and powered on the moment that they come into sight.
Yep.
But yeah.
I don't know about
If
you
they ever
guys.
try something, you got to hit them hard and fast. Use your flames. Use your darts.
Well, I don't know if
Uh,
you guys know this or not, but the best response to a Jedi is 3 people with scatter guns.
Exactly.
I don't know. I've been.
You know, I
tinkering
heard they
with the
I heard they can
grenade.
predict where they can predict where you shoot.
Be unpredictable.
Exactly.
Or have some real fun.
I mean, get enough guys going full out on them. They can't block them all, can they?
No.
Yeah. Exactly.
Or if you wanted my fun that we did one time on Taurus.
Hmm. You've
Walk-
been hunting Jedi's without me knowing since the Hut Mandalore.
No, this is like way before I got shot out of the sky.
All right. What were you doing hunting Jetty with Oh, Mando, are they?
Hey
They
man,
didn't do that. They didn't do that, Ozzy.
I didn't say I was doing it legally.
But,
Stones on this one.
yeah, fucking,
The thing
turns
to
out
do.
the Gungans want to be a big power now.
Yeah, I heard about that
They
one.
elected a new general. One Jar Jar Binks.
Isn't he like some kind of goofball or something?
I don't know, he's got some strange fucking fighting style.
You know, I heard that you seen them on Concord Dawn. There was this old action flick.
Mhm.
That was this action holo drama. That was this about a Mando who just was fantastic at fighting, but really deep in his
Only
drinks.
while piss drunk.
Exactly.
Drunk.
Maybe
Remind me of
that's
that,
his style.
honestly. Except I didn't see that motherfucker pick up a lick of alcohol, so he's just stupid.
Maybe he's got
They
that.
made him They made him a 5-star.
You
What?
heard of that that condition that some humans get, where if they
Oh yeah, they can make
eat yeast and
make
such
alcohol in their belly.
in
Yeah,
their stomach.
man, I wish I could do that. You know how fucking nice that'd be?
You know how much better on
You'd-
our bills it would be? For you and Krennic? God, I've seen the bill you guys pull in the bars occasionally. Jesus.
Look, I pay my tax.
You know, I've made a Ray pull double duty when you've been pissed drunk at base before.
Yeah, I was not appreciative when Krennic came back shit-faced and, you know.
You would not believe the things he's cussed you out on.
Floki's not as bad. At least Floki does it when he's hammered. Granted, he's not supposed to. But I've seen him stand guard absolutely hungover to the point I'm amazed he could stand.
Look,
Krennic, on the other hand, that
three
jackass is
guns,
just slaying in his
one
bed.
for each of them.
Were you guys there when Krennic was yelling something about long live Hatish Cad as he's like laying in his bed?
You gotta do what you gotta do, man. As long
I
as
mean,
they're hitting
the
the spice, we're fine.
he was putting tons of messages in the BattleNet
Yeah, he was
chat
out of it
that we've
that
got
night.
going.
Do you think he left the audio tag on?
You reckon that picked up from his dreams or something?
He probably
Who
talked in
knows?
his sleep, being my guess.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Goofy bastard.
But yeah, one thing I guess you ought to know, Gray, the Jedi Temple's been picking up speed.
Oh,
The what?
There's been quite a few promotions.
I didn't realize they
recently.
attached engines to it.
Not quite what I meant, but the
Hang
Jedi
on.
are actually doing something.
Are they boosting
That's
the
never
numbers or
good.
something?
A lot of
What do they have to?
promotions, a lot of
names?
demotions. That Obi-Wan guy, he's now a knight, so I'm pretty sure Qui-Gon kicked the bucket.
It's not ideal.
Isn't he young for a night?
Yeah. Sin Darrelling is a battle master now, which is fun, I guess. He's a human.
Was he one of the ones in Galadriel?
Who was that little?
Andralig.
I heard rumors about it, but I don't know if it's true or not. Who's that little
Yoder?
Yoder?
The little shit?
Yeah, the little fucker.
Yeah, he's what, 800 years old? He's on the council.
Yeah, I was gonna
Don't
say
know what
he's.
the fuck he is.
I was
But
gonna
he's
say
still there.
I know he's in his upper 100 years
man.
old, but damn.
He still talks as if it is insert 500 years ago here.
Well, I mean, when you're that age, I imagine you probably get stuck in that way.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just trying to figure out what Dick Cute decided to put him in charge of an entire council.
I mean, he just probably ended up as the oldest one, you know.
Probably
He's
got
definitely the oldest one.
So he probably started as a junior, right? And then
Everyone
everybody else
fucking
died.
Yeah, he probably just outlasted
We
the
killed
entire
half
council.
of them, the other half just died of old age.
What happened
Yeah.
to that? Dooku.
There's a female one now too, by the way.
Dooku?
Yaddle, I think her name is.
Yeah, I heard about that one. But you said something about Dooku?
Yeah, one who led the strike team on Galadrian.
Yeah, he
What?
left.
The hell?
Yeah,
Um,
he seems to have been dissuaded by the Jedi Order or some shit.
I heard
I
something
mean-
about him working with like some major company. I don't know who it was.
There was I didn't keep tracks of him too much, but he
Well,
see
left
now
for
then.
sure right after Obi-Wan
Where'd he
got
go?
knighted.
not sure.
Uh,
I mean, there's
just
going to be some HoloNet on that, right?
so
Surely.
I'm saying is like I
He
was
was
on
like
the
one of
net
the
one
most
time.
high-profile guys.
yeah.
He jumped on like some big company somewhere and is like I don't know if it's the outer rim or the mid rim, but he's somewhere out there doing something with people.
Let
Let's have
me
a look.
check my notes.
Yeah.
He's actually is a lord, which is funny enough.
A
as
lord?
Jedi. Yeah, he's an actual lord on his planet,
Lord of what?
House Dooku.
No, where?
Yeah, like,
That would be Sereno, Serenno.
Sereno. Really?
Yeah, one of the Outer Rim planets. Actually, really near, if I recall.
which planet was it that? Damn.
Yeah, one of the 6 houses that helped with that, right? Yeah. Last I checked, Dooku is currently. Well, he's still partially in the Senate, right? He's talking with them. But he's back at his house, his home in Sereno. He's now Count Dooku. His sister-in-law went to exile.
I
But
like that
other
one.
than that, nothing truly big happened.
We
with
want to
him
make
yet.
sure that whatever we end up doing, we have an opportunity to kill that man.
Something
I-
tells me just a
I will
weird.
never forgive him. Galadriel. Or vengeance after Galadriel. Shame Django got to the rest of his strike team before I did.
Mhm.
And again, Django always was a better fighter than me.
Yeah. Well,
Son to aspire to be, I guess.
Django's been Django for however long Django's been Django. I'm not surprised.
My forte has always
Nice
been
job.
organizing shit anyway.
Alright. But man, we need to invest in bigger cigarettes. uh,
Right, all the money's going for buying ships.
look, I'll cut back on the cigarette budget if I can get a fucking AT blaster, but I don't think they sell those on the side of the rim.
Hmm. You know, we tried out a Amban back on
Mhm.
Alterna.
Yeah.
The weapon distributor. The arms dealer. He had one in his collection.
A vapor rifle? Those things are fucking sick.
The disintegrator Amban.
Mm, big one. It's got the twin prongs on the end, don't it?
Yeah, electrified.
Damn, those things are cool. Kind of sad I missed it.
Yeah, they tried to. He asked us to vaporize one of his rivals with it.
Well, you can blame Krennic for that one while we don't have it.
Did he miss?
Well, I mean, he was never gonna. Yeah, I mean, we didn't use it on him because Krennic used up all the ammo before we got there. He gave us 10 rounds, and Krennic used all of them before we got to the building.
What did he vaporize? Anything important?
A
Vehicles.
couple vehicles.
Well, that's rather important, I guess.
Didn't vaporize them, just destroyed them.
Look, I bet you anything it hit has vaporized.
Mhm.
Well, it doesn't. It only really vaporizes organic matter. That's one of the good things about it. You can hit someone with it. It'll go through their clothing and then vaporize them inside, leaving all their kit just fine.
Which is nice.
No blood splatters or nothing.
There's some good kits out on our way.
Mind you, those armbands are a bit too rare for me to get a hold of.
Mhm.
Yeah. Probably expensive as well.
Last one I saw, about the same price as the Guzanti I've been looking at.
Jesus Christ.
Hey man,
Who?
some fancy tech.
It's my lawnmower.
Jesus.
But
So-
so while we may potentially ally with Jabba, one thing I did tinker
Ally?
with.
No, we're not going to ally with them.
Well,
Might
I
take
mean,
a job or two.
take jobs from. He does have some ties with the Trade Federation. Some
Does he?
rumors of him helping them work up the Naboo plan.
Ah, really?
Basically, how they got that Lucre Hulk that blew up in system without nobody noticing.
Hmm.
I
I mean,
don't
they
know if
tried
that
to
was
do a
just a
legal
job
blockade,
for him.
so
Yeah. Big ol' Looser Hulk too.
So something I think we really need to start. This is just going off topic for a second. Something I think we should probably invest in and start working a little bit more. I'm noticing that we've been getting a lot closer and a lot closer to the threats.
what do you mean?
There's been a handful of moments where we've gotten close enough that I've just been stabbing SOBs.
Oh.
I think we should start reinforcing a little bit more of the communicating while in buildings. When you're
Yep.
doing, you know, CQC and CQB.
I mean, we've got Pens. Nervod, he's got the spirit, but he doesn't have the training yet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You
If
could
he
probably,
wasn't such a damn good shot, I wouldn't have put him on CAD with you guys.
as you probably saw last time or heard when we got back to base, I had a little meltdown over communications.
Mhm.
Aye.
Still feel bad about that one.
Happens to the best of us.
He's alright. Nervoda's thick skin.
I kind of flew off the handle a little bit on that one.
That's alright. You know, comms can get you killed sometimes, so it's okay to be upset once in a while.
But no, better to...
But
What's been the going on at, Majishka?
What's been going on with Majishka? So, last I heard, in the communique from Core, they've been raising funds for prosecuting the Trade Federation, the Republic courts, for their illegal mining operations. The privateers, they managed to get a Republic official on board, and the Republic official saw the frigate in system.
mhm.
So the
Now,
Republic
I'm
might
sure
get-
you can imagine how much of a win that is for their case.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to argue with them when they have actual feed.
Yeah, they managed to get the Republic official on board, on the ship, on one of the Hammerhead corvettes, or
Oh.
frigates, whatever they are.
Only thing I'd be
And,
worried about now is we're going to start seeing Republic, forces showing up in the rim.
I got a
I'm
license.
more
They
worried.
can't do
I'm more
anything
worried.
about it.
I'm more worried about the trade feds retaliating, trying to get things, trying to invade like they did in Naboo and force a settlement.
Yeah.
Aye.
I feel like they're trying to do that here with as big as forces they have up there at that base.
We need to disabuse them of that notion.
Well, maybe if the mayor here wasn't such a damn pushover, we could probably get something done.
He's been
A lot of
alright. He's been
things.
relatively receptive. I had a holo call with him after the mine trip, after we cleared out that
Mhm.
mine. Let him know, gave him the lowdown on what the Kurtzad are, and what they were doing there, and he's given us permission to start prospecting in that mine.
That's good.
Under two conditions. First being that we guard the mine, and the second being that we keep the ecological impact of mining there low. So he's given us a quota. He said we can take 1 ton of the ore out there if we find it every year. And he said we're not allowed to take in any heavy mining tools either. So it's hand mining.
Damn.
But a ton of frickite ore is still, that's enough to make an armor set
Yeah.
out of it if we wanted to, or a good couple blades, or What were they? Them electro staff things.
Not sure.
Could make a
Yeah, I
vibro.
mean,
Could make
there's
a damn good vibro blade out of Fricite.
Mhm.
So how do you feel about having
Wouldn't mind having a
yeah,
polearm.
vibro swords that can block a lightsaber, eh?
Wouldn't
Be
be a bad
nice.
idea.
Something other than Beskar. Oh, Beskars tend to be a bit unwieldy sometimes.
Mhm.
Well,
You know, I could fork out to get some daggers forged.
wouldn't be a bad situation for me to be in there since I am one of the shorter guys in the unit.
Oh no, we'll have some of the new recruits set up a station here. Some of the ones from Ajiskal. And they'll set up a station in that cave. Very defensible. We might get a landing pad set up at that area by the road for easier shipments. Alternatively, we could just fly a ship straight in and out from the coast there. Ton of ore isn't that hard. We can fit it on one of our boats, so we could easily ship it in and out off world without even going through customs. Because he just gave us permission to extract the ore. He doesn't care what we do with it.
Mhm.
I think that's his method of paying us. It would be nice if we could get some real payment out of him, though.
Yeah,
Aye.
it's the old saying, nothing beats a cold hard credit.
Yeah, but I think he's going to pay us for dealing with the trade feds, rather than the mine. The mine was just sort of incidental, you know.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest. I think having a ton of ore out of that thing every year will more than cover the costs that we spent taking it over, at the very least. Bullshit will cover the costs of having the Verde there, though. Maybe we can renegotiate once we've taken out the trade feds.
I still want to take that island.
Ideally 10 tons would be good, because then we might have enough to plate the Starfighter.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. Resistance is good against anything.
I wonder if we could alloy it with Beskar.
Hmm.
Be a hard one to do, I think. Temperature
I don't know if
wise.
you have the forge for that.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't. But Galtzad do.
So we know somebody
yeah,
on Majishkala who could.
We just set up that forge there. Wouldn't be that hard.
I mean, they've already got the forge there. And if we wanted to keep it on the low, we could speak to the clan Bard. They have a forge, even if it's not particularly special.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what we've got right now, though.
Look, man, there's only so much
you
I can
asked
do
about
with the
Montrose
small.
earlier, right?
Yeah. You found anything in your search?
Did some digging through my notes, and I think Fett killed him.
Think?
Yeah.
What, on a
There
job?
was a big old fight.
Who put a hit out on Montrose, though?
I don't know. There's some references to a Tyrannus, but I have no clue who the fuck that is.
Who
The only
was?
Tyrannus I know of is a Tyrannosaur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big
Big old
saddler lizards,
reptile.
those things.
Remember my little bit of time I spent on where was it? This wasn't anything related to the war. This is just me going out and doing random stuff. But what's the name of that planet with the giant? I think they're called Wookiees. Kashyyyk, I think.
Yeah, that's Kashyyyk.
There was a
Big
big
walking carpets.
Yeah.
Aye. Big shag ones.
I got
Don't call them that to your face, they'll rip your arms off.
yeah, big SOBs. But did a job for a gang lord out there. He had this weird giant lizard thing out there he wanted killed, so me and a few of his goons went out there and dealt with it, and that thing was a monster to put down.
Get a
Yeah,
trophy.
Trinotians pay good for one of those.
No, I didn't get a trophy, they wanted to keep it.
Damn.
I just got paid for it, that's all I cared about.
Fair enough.
I just know that was a big old bastard.
Yeah, something about a cult tearing him apart, but that's about all I got.
Cult.
Hmm.
Is that like that fucking Band of Gora or whatever they were called?
Yeah, I think so. I didn't pay
Same
attention too much.
guys. I know that their activities just kind of dropped off the face of the galaxy. Face of the sorry, I got the hiccups. Give me a second.
Too
Come
much
on, man.
alcohol, too fast.
You don't have to chug the ale that hard.
No
Skull,
alcohol.
skull,
I've been
skull,
drinking.
skull.
I've been drinking orange juice. There you go.
But yeah, something about them. There was a big old fight between Fenton and him. Another one died. I think it was named Silas, but I don't know him too well.
We're back at the. So I heard stories
You
about.
know, I'd like to find Fat at some point, knock some sense into him.
Maybe
Yeah.
get him back. Try.
I'm not sure if I want to welcome him back with open arms or punch him in the face. Maybe both.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably both. Maybe give him a good kill, Dobby kiss occasionally.
Maybe one. Maybe line up as a group and give him one each.
Yeah.
Get him into the bear pit.
Then, if he's still standing at the end, we'll give him the reins.
Yeah.
See
Let
what
him,
happens.
let him take over. The one. I heard stories from my father. He told stories from his father just way back. But when the what were they called? I think it was the Sith. I think. Leveled Taurus.
Darjetti.
Yeah. They talked about some weird group that was under the city,
What city?
under Taurus. And
Paris.
yeah, the planet. I forgot the natural name of the city, but there was a little place down there where they used to do like racing and whatnot. It was ran by some
yeah.
gang that might as well have been some kind of cult. Apparently they took that one fancy jetty, what's her name? Something Sean?
Oh, we're talking ancient history then, aren't
Yeah,
we?
we're talking ancient, bro. I think her and Revan got involved in something. I don't remember
Yes,
all the deals.
that's a very long time ago.
I just remember
Before I care to read.
Exactly.
I know one of our I say ours. Somebody that a long time ago, one of my ancestors actually fought alongside one of the dudes that was found there. Or, well, they said what they found was him. Dude named Starkiller. Went by that name in the arena. Benjek, I think his name was.
Always fun.
Doesn't ring any bells.
He was apparently some big gladiator on Taurus at the time. My bunch of my ancestors fought alongside of him.
Paris is a nice place, especially this time of year.
Yeah, it's always nice when you can see it when you're not flying from orbit.
Yeah.
No, the time I had there was actually pretty nice, I will say that.
Yeah. Politics are a bit confusing nowadays, but I think the Republic's going to try to pull something on the Feds soon here. There's talks of a new bill passing in.
Oh yeah. What
Some
does that
kind
entail?
of tax bill and dropping down some of their anonymity inside of the Outer Rim. Basically actually paying attention to them.
I'm surprised the Huts haven't got
Not set to
involved.
pass for a while.
Meshab, they're gonna force it.
Good question. The judicial force is the only thing they got right now, right? And them are stretched thin as it is.
They're gonna send an army of Jetty into the Outer Rim.
Ah! Like that ever work? They're peacekeepers, if that.
There even an army of Jetty left after we butchered half of them.
They're working on, subpar. I think there's about 60 right now.
60?
No,
That's all
I
that's
didn't
left.
count.
Oh,
hard.
Chuck. We could take that out in an afternoon.
Sounds about right. One gas strike, they can only hold their breath for so long.
Right.
Or my favorite method.
Only problem is it's on Coruscant, right?
You blow up the ground that's under them.
Yeah, I mean, that always helps, doesn't it?
Yeah, send them down to layer 1313.
Hey, they can't fight if there's no ground to fight on.
Unlike us.
Just fly.
We have the high ground because we have the portable high ground.
Portable high ground.
That's one way that we found out works fairly well back in the day.
Well, that's until they grab us and throw us around with that magic of theirs.
Yeah. Yeah, Janice Gradis is now taking up Senator Palpatine's old job
Oh yeah.
as Senator of Naboo. He's a nice chap, all things considered.
Uh huh.
A bit pale for my liking, but
That's how
supposedly
that's
human.
just how they are on Naboo, isn't it?
Ish. He's a bit pale even for
Too
them.
much time indoors reading poetry.
Yeah. He seems to have a policy of isolation. Not that the rest of the
Well,
senators he
can't
works with
Shabla
like him.
blame them?
I don't either.
Where was it?
You see that? Have you seen their starfighters?
Which
They're
ones?
pretty slick.
The N1s. They had them made for them.
Oh
Slick,
yeah.
pretty speedy. Don't look
They're-
very
they're-
armored.
I was gonna say they don't. I don't think they've got like. I think they've got twin blaster cannons and twin proton torpedo launchers, and that's it. They're
They
built
do
like
have an
a.
astromech
They're
droid
built like
slot, which
a
is nice.
Shabla racing machine. They have an astromech? I didn't know that one.
Yeah, they can have an
Or maybe
astromech
they're
slot
not
in some
completely
of them.
trash. Do they have hyperdrives?
I think Class 9.
You wanna
some of
look
them.
that up? I'm sure the Naboo have some specs up somewhere.
Yeah, let me look up in the net.
If nothing else, they have to declare them to the Republic.
The N1, yeah.
N1.
Let's see. They got
Not a fan of the paint scheme.
twin radial J-type engines. They have a Class 1 hyperdrive. What do you know?
Last one. Oh, Jack, what do you know?
They use the Monarch C4. And shielding, which is nice.
Not bad.
Where was what was that planet Shoya's from?
Huh?
Dathomir, I think it was called.
Dathomir. Nasty place.
Oh, it's not a Dathomir, he's a Zabrak.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's a Zabrakian, but
He's a Zabrak,
Dathomir's
but
a
he's not
nasty
Dathomirian.
place.
I just remember that's
There's a
where I was.
council of witches on that place.
Witches, don't be ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know. Something the Jedi don't like. There's also some weird animals there that are
Probably
not
just a
force
cult. You know, sitting around in caves, chanting.
sensitive.
I was gonna say I haven't
You
been
never
around
know.
that part of the rim in a while. Anything happening there? Do we know?
Sorry, what?
I mean, it's not that far away from Mandalore, is it?
That's. I think it's what, one system over.
Can
if
you
that-
repeat that? I wasn't paying attention.
I wasn't. I haven't been in that area of the rim in a while. I was curious if anything's happening there or not.
Happening where?
Near Dathomir systems.
I don't remember anything big happening near Dathomir this time of year.
Just. I don't know.
Nasty planet, red planet. It's
Yeah.
got one sun, which is nice. 4 moons.
Dormir, I think it's called.
Yeah. Real shitty place to live.
Yeah.
Ain't not much that ain't gonna try to kill you. Major export is ore, which is nice.
What was that damn?
You see that?
The Republic drop off a bunch of prisoners there every once in a while. That's about it.
You see that? Pirate ship with the weird spinning disc design. Seen anything like it before?
Weird thing.
Not sure what you're talking about on that one.
Or a HoloNet article about it. See if we can find it. Look at this, we'll see. I'll put it in Kargai.
Now that thing.
The hell am I looking at?
Weird ass ships.
Like a Shabla egg.
I
Fried
will.
egg ship.
One thing I will say is, like, I will say the Zybrax are some pretty tough SOBs.
Can be.
I know for sure the few times I sparred with Shoya, I was surprised I haven't broken my hand punching that jackass in the face.
Yeah,
Hell.
Lucre Hulk.
I know
is
for a
fucking
fact.
expensive.
Whenever we're sparring, I ban him from headbutting.
Yeah, he's
Unfair advantage on that one.
he's got horns. The jackass is already overpowered as it is. Hell, the amount of
Yeah.
times I've smacked him in the chest, I'm surprised my hand didn't crack.
But he's not a great swimmer though, with dense bones like that.
No,
Not that that stops him.
no, I've seen the jackass still try and swim. He still does
Yep.
occasionally.
It's like a rock. Good job I got that propulsion set up in your jetpacks.
But hey, can't fault him too
Yeah.
much. He does pretty good in combat.
I do hope if the Trade Federation does try to invade, to keep the Lucres out of here. I don't think we got enough ammunition to take out, what, 1,500 droids?
Yeah,
Sorry,
Yeah.
not droids. Vulture droids. That's just their fighter complement.
Yeah, I mean, I heard they managed to take one out with one of them N1s though.
Yeah, something blew up on the inside or some shit.
Maybe if you fly one in there.
There was an R2 unit on that one, so maybe that's how it worked.
Huh. Get an astromech. Certainly would save me time doing jumps.
Alright.
Rely on the old computers on the that Osikla transport that we've got.
Yeah, Newt Gunray was there.
Where?
Yeah.
Where?
In the Battle of Naboo, where that thing was destroyed. He wasn't in that particular ship. That would be one. Who was his name? Daytray Defoe. The Vuitton Pala was the one that blew up. Significant investment, by the way. That's what? How many million credits?
Billion credits. For a Lucre Hulk.
Yeah, 5 million ton cargo capacity? Jesus Christ. Things are huge, man.
you guys are
500 million credits from their Holonet site.
Mm-hmm.
you guys ever been around the planet of Manan?
So what do you know?
Do what?
I said you did what to your nan?
I'm talking about Manan, the planet.
Doesn't ring any bells.
It's this weird planet that's nothing but water, and there's a group there. I think they're called the Selkath.
Delcat.
I tend to avoid water worlds.
I didn't have much of a choice. I got paid to go there a long time ago.
Yeah, it's in the inner rim, ain't it?
It's a little, yeah, it's a little bit inside the.
Oh,
Is that why you
Sarcasm.
don't like water these days?
The amount of fish that I saw on that planet that could take out one of our ships that we have, I'd rather not be in the water.
Don't blame you. Haran.
There was like some weird kind of fish in there. I don't remember what they called it, but I watched it take a man halfway down the water and he got bit in half. Poor
Always
bastard.
fun.
Alright, Jack.
I think
But-
Mantu was part of that.
Yeah,
Old bounty hunter.
yeah, he was a Selkath.
You know what I heard? I heard that some of the mythosaurs on Mandayan lived in the water.
Ugh.
I'll take my chances with the ones on land.
You know,
Yeah,
there's this
it's,
one I saw a Ivar Mandoade science show about it for kids.
Mm.
I mean, it's all BS, but you see, they had this one. They called it Predator X,
Yeah, one. I don't know if you guys.
You
and
know how
they had
many
this
species
fancy
that can,
fancy animation of it.
How many species can be applied to the words Predator X?
Yeah.
I mean, whoever called the Ivar Mandoade creative.
The thing about Manan, though, I'm going back to another topic for a second. It's hard to use cardinal directions there because compasses don't work.
Because we're sitting down. No, we are sitting down. It works when you're sitting down.
No, I'm talking about in Manon. There's no north.
Oh, right.
There's no God. There's like no actual
Okay.
land, so the compass doesn't have anything to point to.
Hmm.
It's just entirely all water.
Is it a stationary or rotation?
That
That
part,
would be why a compass would work.
that part I don't know.
The compasses work off of magnetic fields, not necessarily land orientation.
Yeah.
There also has to be some land, otherwise that water would condense into a solid figure in the center.
There's
It might
stuff.
not have an iron
Look
core.
at this, Osik. I'll put it in Carrier. They're claiming
Big
this
ol'
thing was a they're claiming this thing was a mythosaur.
I'm good. But yeah,
That's what
the thing I was talking about, they're called
looks like a Tylosaurus.
Ferrickson sharks, I
that's
think
me.
is how you say it.
Huh? Second?
They're called like Ferrickson sharks, is what they're calling this stuff on Manon.
Big ol' lads.
Kind of a OSIG picture, but give me a second, I'll post it in our little chat we have.
Pliosaurus.
Tylosaurus, those are big lads. That's me being Floki here.
Second?
Tylosaurus, big lads.
Pliosaurus.
Pliosaurus?
Pliosaurus.
That
Oh,
big
it
old
looks like
bastard
a
there is what took somebody down the bottom of the damn water.
Check.
Big fish.
I can believe it.
Awkward fin structure.
Better get some thrust on those front fins, though.
Aye.
I just know they're faster than I was expecting.
What do they see with?
They've got eyes.
Probably the
Wow.
little feelers. Look at that tail. It's got a bunch of sensory organs, much like the
If you look
top fins
right,
as well. Probably
look right at the
filled with
bridge of the head of it, you can see tiny ass little eyes there.
them. Oh, they're front-facing eyes.
Nothing.
Weird. Especially for a fish, you'd figure they'd have side eyes.
Yeah.
Wonder if they got a dorsal line hidden under them scales.
I just know the Selkath weren't happy about trying to fight him.
Not surprised.
Yeah, they reckon they found some skeletons of that mythosaur. That they called it a mythosaur.
Mm-hmm.
The Predator X. But they also reckon that they had been extinct long before the Kong ever arrived on Mandaeum.
What planet is it that Trashine's from? What was it called? Myral?
I don't remember.
You know Floki?
I know of a Morelia.
That's what I'm trying to say, and I just can't say it.
Is that
Well,
where
that's a
Trashine's from?
person. So
Well, I mean, that's what their
There's
race is. So I imagine there's some kind of connection there.
let's see. There's
Barry
Myria
Allen.
systems. There's
Barry Allen
Think
species?
yeah.
it's the core worlds. Whole bunch of places in there. Wouldn't surprise me. There's also that fucking place where accolades are from. Fuck those little fucking land squids. Little land crabs. Motherfucking lives on the plains. I heard Tatooine's using some inside of their, not Tatooine, Geonosa is using some for their, prisoner fights. Gladiatorial
crabs.
combat. Yeah, big old fuckers. They, live on plains up in the outer rim. They get moved around a lot because they're pretty big, strong. They're like fucking twice the size of a standard man.
God.
Sprint like a motherfucker too. Nice big game. Tastes pretty good too.
I'll be happy if
But
we
I
don't
don't-
have to ever go back to Geonosis.
Oh, we canonically win. I know our first two missions were on there, but they were trainings, but they didn't really.
I know you guys probably weren't there, but I've been at Geonosis. I don't want to go back.
Not a fun place.
No.
Bugs all over the place.
I just know a lot of them are a little bit more aggressive than they probably should be.
A dirty planet. A bug planet.
What was it that old holodrama said? The only good bug is a dead bug.
Amen.
The amount of damn sand that was pouring out of my damn boots all day.
Don't like sand. Rough. It's coarse. Gets everywhere.
Hell, I feel like my gun jammed half the time because of the fucking sand.
Well, it's a good job these Westars are solid state, eh?
Yeah.
Aye.
Didn't have a
Oh.
Westar when I was running my ops there. Had a slug thrower for a while.
By the way, as far as I'm concerned, that's canonical.
Figures. You're
They don't have any moving
loud.
parts.
The
That civilian fell, and it made a loud thud noise.
rip. What was that one planet?
There's a lot of planets. You're gonna
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
I'm trying to think. Give me a minute. You should know by now, my brain don't go that fast.
Yeah, fine. Took a couple hard knocks. It happens.
People falling out of orbit a hard knock.
Yeah.
Understatement right there. Got an award for you, Floki. It's understatement of the year.
There's that one planet that's like has those giant bugs with the giant spikes in the front of them. I forgot what they're called. It's like Fallujah.
Volusia. There's a planet. Fucking jungle planet. Shitty ass place. Everything's trying to eat you. The
No,
plants are trying to eat you.
Yeah, I heard the plants are there.
I heard
also.
they had Sarlacc pits on there.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't be
fuck it.
surprised.
They got sarlaccs on a jungle planet. You know how bad that is? On the desert, you can at least see the pit.
Well, it depends. If the Sarlacc's in a cave, you haven't got the foggiest, right?
Aye.
But if ever there's a reason to not go to Felucia, it's because of the fucking Sarlacc pits.
Yeah.
Yeah. That and, well, there's nothing going on there. I mean, sure, it's a major trade hub, but we ain't doing anything with them.
I heard somebody say the planet's almost like a living thing.
Wouldn't surprise me if it's all connected somewhat.
Sounds like GTO-sick, but okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
Look.
This is what I've heard around the nets.
Mushrooms can connect to each other. Wouldn't surprise me if trees could.
Yeah.
You know, there's a superorganism out in the fucking Concord Dawn, a big bunch of clump of birch trees. Well, quote, birch trees, about the size of about 10 miles, all technically together.
Check. Old Shabla big tree.
Big fucking trees.
Hell, apparently there's
Still tastes
rancors. Rancors on Felucia.
Rancors as well.
Rancors live just about
Did
everywhere.
somebody just try
Let
and
'em.
genetically engineer the worst possible planet?
Sounds about
Well,
it.
they're called jungle ones apparently. Last I heard.
Jungle Rancors.
Yeah.
Yeah, darker colorization. They got stripes.
Remind me, if we go there, we need to take plenty of napalm with us.
Yeah.
Love the smell of napalm in the morning.
That's just the last I heard anyways. If it's true or not, I don't know. But I'd rather not find out.
You know, last thing I heard about Felucia is that their tabla fungi is mineralized.
Yeah.
Fucking stanky.
They're
That
fungus
once
plants, the
is.
big ones. They're like coral.
Mhm.
They
Wonder if
turn
it
into
tastes any
rock when
good.
they die. No, it's full of tabla silicon. You get silicosis from eating it. I'll check.
That sieve is goddamn Frenchman.
I'm not gonna try and pronounce this because I know I can't, but it's Vendaxa.
Bendaxa?
Yeah.
Bendaxa?
I heard there's a big shabla creature there called like an Akle or something.
Oh no, Fluky was mentioning that earlier.
Yeah, that's where they're
Exactly.
from.
Yeah. I'd rather not fight with them if I can avoid it.
Yeah, it's a lush world. It's forest and plains mostly. Accolade are amphibious, which is terrifying.
Yeah, that is.
More
Yeah,
reason not to
that's
go
not
in the
great.
water. My
I'll find out
little
some reason for you guys to go in the water someday.
more reason for me to support the reason why I don't want to ever go to Manana ever again.
What if we had a what if there was a hydrocarbon drilling rig that gets out and set up on?
If I can find a way to
Blow
get
it
there,
from orbit.
yeah, I'll just blow the planet up.
Man, there's
Oh,
land squids there too, which are nice.
Land squids.
Oh yeah, terrifying little fuckers.
You ever seen a sand shark?
Bright red, they got like 8 eyes, actual jaws.
I don't
They'll
know if-
fucking rip you right out of your armor. Open you up like a tin can if you got anything less than fucking Fink.
You guys ever heard of
Vendaxian-
like a
a
sand shark?
Vendaxian land squid.
Tastes pretty good.
Back, fucking motherfucker.
Look, I'll eat anything once.
Right?
Unless it kills you. Guess
Well,
you'll still
they
have
can
eaten it
try.
once.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that is the saying, isn't it? You can eat everything once.
You can attempt it.
Sometimes you only get one try there.
Oh yeah.
Aye.
Who is it? On Moncala. I think them calamari. They have a dish I heard about that. It's got something like a 1% chance of killing you immediately from a neurotoxin. And if that happens, the chef who makes it for you will commit suicide.
Yeah, it's called fugu or something.
Yeah, something like that. Wild. I'm not sure why they even bother, to be honest. Kind of Durela.
It's a part of a sashimi dish. Raw fish, which is a whole different can of worms by itself. Literally. Haven't eaten it myself. I haven't been that.
And I heard you only get to
particular
eat it. They only let you eat it like 6 times or something like that. Or the
Yeah.
toxin builds up too much in your organs, and you'll just die of total organ failure.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, definitely one way to go.
Yeah. Heard somebody say something about Anubas are pretty good, but I don't know.
Which?
It's a animal called an Anuba.
Uber. You hear about that volcanic ocean planet where they take them big deep water sharks, they ferment them in their own juices for 6 months,
Yeah.
Sounds tasty.
then eat them
That's
because they got too much toxin in there. They're the most toxic shark I've ever come across, and they
Well,
eat them.
I wouldn't
because-
be surprised.
They used to harvest them for the livers. Right? They used to get the hydrocarbons at the livers, lamp fuel and stuff. And they would just throw the meat away, and then they realized that the meat that had been sitting on the beach for months, suddenly all the seagulls and scavengers, all the carrion creatures, going in and eating it and not dying.
Usually a good sign.
Yeah.
They got confused as to why that was happening, so they went in and they tried it. This rotten meat on the beach. Turns out it was good enough that they started making it as a delicacy. Absolutely bonkers.
Some strange dishes out there in the world.
Yeah.
Galaxy.
Yeah, Galaxy as well.
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't seen these people eating their local amphibians.
Well, frog
I'm
is
sure they do.
delicious. I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't get me wrong, frog isn't bad. I'm just surprised that people here aren't eating like random things.
Oh, they are. We're in a pub right now. We're not in a restaurant.
There's a snake in here.
He's fine. He's not hurting anybody.
He saw himself out. It's fine.
Do you guys want to do anything before we head off? We've got like 15 minutes clock.
Mm.
Technically, we got 45 minutes actually.
I don't know.
It's up to
Mostly
you
just
guys.
shooting the shit, right?
Yeah, I'm always fine with just.
I mean, we've
chatting.
done a bit of combat, so.
I'm always good
We
with
should
just
probably
chatting.
test that module, actually.
Oh yeah. All right. We love it when the landing system decides not to work. Once every blue moon.
Well, I just don't use the auto lander. Land myself if I can.
All right. Oh, somebody pinged me. I'll show you, I did.
He probably just woke up, I'm guessing.
Well, hey, it's a good thing Mirsch didn't show up, because nobody else did. He's out flying, doing something like that today. I don't remember what exactly. I think he's flying home for the holidays.
Back.
Imagine taking holidays.
Right. Okay, so here's the plan. I'm going to drop you in to do some scouting at that base and hopefully provoke a probing attack. Okay.
Alright.
Try it. See. Ow.
That was totally intentional. What a great landing. It'll thank me later.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happened.
Ah, yes, I love when I can't equip my headgear.
What's up?
Some reason it didn't equip my headgear.
Well, the bird's an arsenal. Make sure you got your IFFs on.
Yep.
all affair too, so I think we're... Okay, shall we go do that
Do I
probing?
have? Making sure I have mags. Actually, thinking about it, I do. Okay.
Floki just headbutted a thing.
I'm fine. I'll live.
I ain't seen any gunships in the air this time. Maybe if they've realised that constantly flying gunship patrols all the time is a bit showy.
They got them grounded at the moment.
Yeah, I can definitely see droids inside of some of these towers.
I see. I'm gonna head to the slightly closer formation. I want to keep your safeties on for now.
Just keep your booger hook off the bang switch and you may not have a problem.
Yeah, those vultures are still there, along with those tanks.
Want to move even closer?
You just gotta stay low.
I don't have a problem with staying low.
I'm moving.
Sukui Shoya. He's probably not in TeamSpeak yet, is he?
Nope. I'm in place.
Floki, eyes check.
I'll live. Hit my head on the ground a little.
Two on by. Where are you?
Approaching from the southwest.
They've got themselves one hell of a position here.
They've done some fortifying, I think, since last time.
It appears. Less than ideal.
I'm assuming Shoya hasn't managed to connect yet.
Nice.
User joined your channel.
Sukui, Shoya.
Alright.
Me, stand by.
All I heard was knee.
Mi vabi, mi vabi hatali aka. Jorku, ni Jorku ni Kopani te Trade Federation. Jorkadir te Bral.
One sec. My fucking jetpack isn't working.
Tolak. Garlini ba teleport.
No, I'm almost there.
Tolak. Shoya, do you go down?
No, but you can teleport me.
What? Hello?
Yo.
Greetings. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
All right.
I can now.
Same.
Do you need?
Do I need what?
Do you need medical attention?
No.
Sorry, I'm on whispering. Better.
I can hear you now.
You also forgot to grab an F tag.
Yeah, it's because I didn't put it in my thing.
Sound uncaffeinated, my friend.
I don't drink caffeine.
Ah, well, I was right then.
So I see 2, if not more, cargo transports,
I don't know.
and 1 tank.
I wasn't keeping track. I saw
Scattering
that
of infantry
you
throughout
said
the
that
area.
You weren't going to be doing
Yeah.
a mission today, so I went back to sleep.
Yeah, we've just been shooting. We've just been hanging out basically.
That tank's right
We
there.
ended up doing,
Yeah, there's always 3
At
tanks on the base.
which turned into a skirmish with
073. There's
some,
the
lagged
main
out
one I
server.
see there.
To check to see if
And then there's another one
thing
at
that is because
058.
the like drop pods fell in water, or whether it's
Yeah, there's, like I said, there's at least
Yeah.
3 that I can see.
The main
'Cause
issue
there's
with
one-
the mod is that it's playing the
When I was down on the far side of
breach
the area,
twice,
there was one in that area.
playing it on the server and
Yeah,
Friday night
I
or something.
saw it faintly.
Oh,
I
that's not
just
the
can't
module
see it
we're
right
testing.
now.
No, I know.
Yeah,
I
then
just
there's
mean
that one
why I had to
right
redo
there.
it a
Uh,
bunch of times.
I saw
and
at
then
least
also the fucking
and
keypads
infantry.
aren't
Don't
showing
quote me
up.
on that.
The action doesn't show up anymore.
Where at?
Quite a few
But everything else about it
inside the
works.
compound
But
near
you
Yeah,
can
there.
use
there's a
keys,
handful
and
in
you can
there.
lock doors and you can use keys to
Um,
unlock them, but you can't
you
use
can lock
keypads or
them.
breaches.
Yeah, so at least right now there's 3
Yeah,
tanks,
I mean, you could lock
loads of
them
The two
infantry.
Taro transports, they got
There's no
heavy
interact to lock them, though.
heavy to medium
There's no
turbo
interact to
lasers on
lock
them.
them.
The only thing is,
minimum.
I don't know where those damn fighters went to drop transports and whatnot.
I saw them at the other
I
base.
would do that if I can figure out how to make interactions that work.
One thing that might be worth doing is a lot of the actual doors have keypad models on themselves on them.
You can make a door a keypad.
Yep, I got him now.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of. There's also the standard troop transports they have. They also have a couple more tanks, I believe, over here as well.
Yeah, there's at least 2. I remember there were 2.
A whole
at least.
bunch of infantry, anti-aircraft emplacements, so we don't know how many of them are active. A lot of rocket boys.
I will say, how big was the invasion force in Naboo? Do you know?
Massive, man. This is not even a fifth of its size. But this is enough to take out this place of shit.
Yeah.
They don't have much defenses, and their governor's not listening to me. So,
Yeah, like I said earlier, I think our governor, that's like our little friend, I guess you can call him, is a bit of a dumbass. Or a
our
dick cute.
contact isn't very smart, yeah.
Doesn't listen to the guys
But-
who have dealt with these people before.
These are definitely dangerous.
Might have seen me there.
We'll have difficulty taking on something like this by ourselves.
Yeah.
As we are currently, though with our fighter coverage, we might be able to help some of that a little bit. I've only seen 2 Vulture Vulture gunships currently, though if they have a Maleficent in orbit, it has a complement of around 20 to 40.
That really how many they bring? I thought they didn't have as many for cost saving measures. Not like
It varies.
they're ready for war.
It varies from, ship to ship and how much their captain wants them prepared, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they did just try and take Naboo, so they're probably going to start adding a little bit more.
Well, the other way to see that is they probably just lost a whole bunch of Vulture droids, and so they're
They
probably
did.
having to spread out what they have among their fleet.
Aye.
Still need to approach this stuff with a little bit more caution, because we did some
Worst case
reports.
scenario, they have a full complement. Most likely scenario, they have half to a quarter.
Yeah, so we're looking at sort of 10 to 15 best case scenario, I think, right?
They do have a couple of recon droids, which is something to note.
So,
Their marksmen, while their droids, do have some accuracy.
Alright, the only thing I'd be worried about is if we try and probe them, we're just going to make it worse.
I do also see some heavy guns as well.
Attack ping.
okay, you ready for this?
Give me a ping.
What are we
Where?
gonna do?
I'm gonna call in the module.
Hmm.
The gun that one's using is heavy. It's a rapid fire, large round caliber.
No eyes.
It's on the building at 3, 5, 6.
Is it that George standing on the corner of that building?
Mm-hmm.
I know that weapon. That's a radiation launcher.
Yeah. And Beskar's nice, but it's not anti-radiation.
No. A lot of E11s I'm seeing. couple of rockets.
A lot of rockets.
The infantry itself wouldn't be bad. What spooks me is the gunships and the tanks.
Yeah. A couple of marksmen, like that one on that tower, first floor,
Yeah, I see him.
scattered about.
Like I said, if it was just the infantry, I feel like we could take it right now, but those
Mhm.
tanks and those gunships are a little...
And they got anti-personnel lasers on them gunships, and, well, we're personnel.
Yeah. Like I said, I'd rather not take a chance of trying to pop around into them too much anyways and get too much attention.
Aye, especially now. We're understaffed currently today.
Yeah. Well, we weren't expecting to go on a full invasion. It's a scouting mission.
You know, if we had any orbital support, I have a laser detonator, but I don't think we can hold it.
What?
The lady in my head who calls me stuff most is playing combat music. Holy shit, we have space contact. Look behind us.
Yeah, I see it.
Look behind, look behind. And up, and up. We should go find out what they just dropped. I didn't see any vultures, so we're probably good to head off whatever they just dropped in.
How come you're in your old armor?
I kind of miss his old armor, to be honest.
Mm.
Go Lam.
Eyes on some craters. Eyes on droids.
What
How
the
many is
fuck is that thing?
Huh?
What the fuck kind of droid is that? I don't recognize that model.
That ain't no B1. We might have a
It's got
problem.
a vibro sorter in the back.
Yeah, that's not a good sign. We should proceed with caution.
I see one command droid, triple pair of standard D1s, and whatever that thing is.
Shoy, fix your headset, you're echoing.
I noticed.
Make that 2 times.
They seem to be moving in to occupy this place. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete the slot and respawn them, because they shouldn't have dropped with that variant of droids. That way I'll actually get to see them drop as well, so... Give me just a minute.
That's not ideal if we were trying to fight whatever those are. Commandos, I think.
Those don't exist yet. I mean, they do, but we don't know they.
I guess.
Yeah, I know. This is gonna get edited out of the video anyways, so... This little bit.
See the pods dropping?
Yep.
We have drop pods inbound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 impacts. Looks like the standard red models with the rocket launchers, EOT specialists.
Okay, how do you guys want to do this?
Not much we can really do other than just push in, use cover, and move in the little city near. I know at least 2 of
I
them
reckon
dropped
they might
in the
try to
city.
garrison it.
Looks like it.
They're on the move.
They're headed this way, partially. they're moving to that town. Probably inform the governor of that.
Or we can have a little bit of fun and push in on them.
Both are valid options.
I'll send him the bill later. Let's go have some fun.
You good, Shoya?
John Vigan.
Yeah. Just busy.
It happens.
Ah, ni hit Danny.
I reckon we approach this the way we usually do town clearing. Start on the outskirts, work our way in. How does that sound?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, you see that warehouse down there on my ping?
Black.
I reckon that's our first target. You see there's some droids out there? We're going to land on the far side of that target and take them out with extreme prejudice. You ready?
Let's say take a white bird to we're getting shot out of the sky.
Floki, I want you up here on Overwatch. Okay? Shoya, you ready?
Stay on comms,
Yeah.
Floki. Something happens, we won't be able to hear you.
Shoya, you good?
Okay.
Yeah, one sec. Where are you?
We're just down the hill by some rocks.
Don't need you catching around us not knowing it.
You hear the plan?
I'll follow your lead.
Okay, right. Array, Shoya on me. Let's go. Okay, I'm going around the right side. You guys go around the other side.
They're engaging.
They appear to be down.
This group's down. You see the wall by the edge of the town? In fact, no, you see that ruins? Those ruins on my ping. Go to that. Regroup at those ruins. Floki, how are you doing up there?
Alive.
I think that group's down. Moving through.
They spread out throughout the buildings here. I'm gonna push up. Got one in the building up here. Took a couple hits there.
You good?
I'm fine. Keep moving towards the town. Ping where you're moving to. Like, I'll catch up with you in a sec. Floki, you good?
A-firm.
Fuck! They're eating nades at me.
side of that compound to your right, there's at least one.
He's down.
Floki, feel free to move to catch up. You're my battle buddy. I'm gonna pop onto blue team. Show you a ray, pop onto yellow team. I'm just pinging my feet. Floki, move up to my position.
Got two in this building. One in there.
Room clear.
Hi. So we've got some up to the abyss here.
What do you got?
I don't see anything.
I'm pushing up to that wall right there.
Okay.
Really want to be using that for CQB?
Good. Got one door over here on my left to the open.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go try and push and clear it.
Yeah, there's one person in that building.
One down. I didn't get anything else on visuals.
Here's something.
Yeah, I hear it. Where's my tech ping? I appear not to have a radar. That is unfortunate. Or sonar.
Do you have the IFF thingy?
Yeah.
If you do you have it bound, key bound?
How goes the town?
Pinging.
Working on it. And if you do the scan, you can see wider
The
area.
weapon scan's on cooldown, so.
I think there's one or two more signatures in the town. There's someone in this house. Or outside it, maybe. On the other side. Check around back.
I'll go hit the door.
No one through the window.
Building clear.
I want to check up that ruin up there.
Okay.
Go ahead, I'll cover.
Alright. Don't see anything as of yet.
We don't have any weapon signs in the area. I think we're clear. I think we're clear. I think we've cleared it all.
Still would rather check that ruins just to make sure that's a good place for cover for them.
Okay, weapon scan revealed nothing, so I'm just gonna head up there. Nothing on visuals.
Yeah, no IFF or visual.
Okay, so no big desync this time.
Nope.
I think part of it was because I didn't use the
Well, did you go into the
linger
cage?
part of the module.
Hmm.
So was
Okay.
the module causing desync too?
There was a module causing desync after we went to the cave. I think it's because it had the linger thing on for the droid dispensers.
Mm-hmm.
I think the droid dispensers themselves were causing the desync. And one of them was just continually spawning enemies in the water, which might have also been causing it, because they couldn't path properly. Oh,
Yeah.
do you want to see the cave?
Sure.
Because you haven't seen the reworked cave. Alright, lads on me. Allow me.
Well, I guess we'll be billing the mayor for that.
Like, for sure, yeah. Probably not for that much though. Battle droids aren't the hardest things in the world to kill.
50 BMG does it pretty good.
What does that stand for? Battle droid, make gone.
Close enough.
Okay. Might as well fly straight to the cave from here. It's not that far away. As you can see, it looks rather different.
Looks more natural.
Sure does.
Point and laugh, Chief. Point and laugh. I'm gonna ping your corpse.
Back attack didn't work.
That's because I was dead. Yeah, no, I clipped a tree.
Alright,
My leg.
are we doing game more combat?
No.
Okay, I'm stopping the recording.
Unless we do that, unless we test the module again, but I don't know.